this video, we're now going to construct our published pipeline, and then we're going to add a job and show how we use that at the same time. So essentially we've got our generic onboarding pipeline, which we've covered in our previous videos, and now we're going to create the published pipeline. So this is the row that really is important, of course, because we're talking about when we publish a job to our jobs board, we want our candidates to go through the published pipeline. The reason we do allow an unpublished pipeline is because from time to time you may have permanent jobs or jobs that you are publishing to the jobs board, but then maybe you unpublish them because you think you've got enough candidates, and then you want to manage new ones through the unpublished pipeline. So you can jump between published and unpublished for a given job. We talked earlier about our vacancy pipeline. Well, when we save our published jobs, we want them to go directly live to our vacancy, to our jobs board, hence the status here live. You will recall we have the ability here to take a vacancy itself through various workflows before it's approved. Now, the first three phases, first three stages, we have our My Talent Pool, Interested and Applied. So My Talent Pool is, I'm going to show you when we create our job in the next video. I'm going to show you how we use the talent pool and how it automatically fills jobs for people that you've identified as talent for particular positions. You are able to have candidates register on your jobs board. Maybe they're registering to apply for a specific role, but maybe they also identify, as there is an option to do so, what positions they are interested in. So when we add a job, a new job, when we publish that, we immediately return to the pipeline those candidates that have displayed an interest in the job. And then, as we did before, we can put some nice email templates on here so that whenever we raise a job which matches an individual's interest, they receive a notification telling them that that job is available and maybe they should apply. For the generic published pipeline, the applied stage is essentially the registration stage. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the same forms that we created for our unpublished pipeline, our generic onboarding pipeline. We're going to use these same forms, but you'll soon understand that that's just because we want to use the same ones, not because we have to, because you may have completely different processes, and again you may have different published pipelines for different positions. So keeping with our number structure, so what I like to do is use the same sort of number structure. So we can kill this applied. We don't need to change the name. You see here that when they apply for the job, we have a notification template that we can attach thanking them for applying. We also can then add the assessment, the candidate registration assessment that we want them to complete. So candidate registration. As with our other jobs, we want that to be reviewed by our consultant. So that's what's happened when they applied. So we've got to add these remaining stages. So I'll just pause this while I add them, and then we'll start again in a moment. Just bear with me. Okay, we're back again. So I've completed all of the stages. Here I've got my applied stage showing candidate registration. Of course, a right to work check comes if they say that they're not an Australian citizen. Vivo check, phone screen, and it's set up exactly the same way with the right assisters defined according to the consulting position. So we're all ready to go to use our generic published pipeline. So in my next video, I'm going to create a job which we're going to publish to our website, and we're going to watch how this pipeline comes into action, and I'm also going to illustrate for you the concept of talent pools and how the interested pipeline stage works. Thank you very much.